Hi everybody, it is a full moon tonight, Sunday, December 15th. And you know what that means. We get to release some bullshit. So what are we releasing? What demons are we releasing? Ooh, okay. It's tough love on this one. Fanaticism and hypocrisy. So I think that speaks for itself. Just gonna leave that one there. And we also got family conflicts. So this is actually a perfect time to release any conflicts with your family heading into the holidays. And that could mean just letting it go and having a peaceful holiday, or it could mean walking away from whatever the source of conflict is and just giving yourself some space. And I like to say, give yourself a gift for the holidays, and it sounds like the gift of peace might be a good gift for you to give yourself during the holidays. So, okay, good release messages for this full moon. Hopefully everybody's planning on doing some sort of a release ritual. Super important. The other thing it looks like somebody needs to release is fruitless labor. So doing things that don't matter. So kind of spending your time on BS isn't helping you, and it's hurting you because that's time you're not spending on the things that do matter. So just releasing any time you're spending on anything that doesn't matter during this full moon. Letting go of family conflicts, potentially even stepping away. And that fanaticism and hypocrisy one, I'm shying away from that because I don't necessarily like it. All right, we did have another one come out. I'm looking at it right now as I shuffle, and it's greed. And so definitely a great time to release any greed, especially going into the holidays, and just remembering to spend this time thinking about and loving others. So yes, you do need to protect your peace by walking away from conflict and letting go of family conflict and strife. Even putting away old stories and old habits when it comes to family, because we do tend to fall into habits with our family, right? Like kind of the same arguments or the same dynamics. We tell ourselves old stories, even if people have grown and moved on. So let that go is what we're getting. Dangerous writings. Oh my goodness. Be careful what you're allowing into your sphere. And one of the things that you might need to release is something that is harming you, whether that is following the wrong people on social media, listening to, news sources that aren't great, just kind of reading and participating in things that make you feel icky. Sounds like that's a good thing to let go of in this full moon. Okay. I don't know about this one. False testimony and religious conflicts. False testimony. Yeah, religious conflicts. So yeah, definitely be careful of curating the guidance you're receiving is what I'm hearing. That's really interesting. I'd like to know more about that. A lot of fun things for us to release this full moon. This is a great time. It is the last full moon of the year. It's very powerful. I know there's other things we can do during the full moon, but this question that I've asked the cards today is specifically, what can we release? Because if you're like me, sometimes you fall into the habit of releasing the same things, and then we kind of get blind spots. And so I think it's important to listen to spirit about what we can release. Okay, so we got a self-made person card. I think that's going to be a little bit different, but I think someone needs to release dependencies on other people. This kind of illusion that you have that you need other people in order for you to be successful. It's not true. You can do it yourself. The cards are telling you you can let go of this illusion that you need somebody for something. And maybe that will help you let go of a toxic relationship, is acknowledging that you don't need them the way you thought you did. You're enough on your own. You can do this on your own. Okay, this card keeps trying to come out, so. Ooh, pride. Yeah, and maybe release some harmful, stubborn pride. Like the pride that keeps us from seeing, the pride that keeps us from asking for help. Ooh, that one's hitting a little close to home. All right, lots of fun things the collective can release during the full moon. I say fun, but I mean like meaningful and powerful. Okay. All right, voyage by sea. So you are afraid of traveling for some reason. So for this one, it's time to release fear of specifically travel. I wanted to say trying new things and seeing new things, but you're afraid. Really interesting. You're afraid of doing something that you need to be doing right now. And if you unlock that fear and release it, then you will be able to get this broader travel that you want. I know that's a little cryptic, but that's what's coming through on this one. Interesting. So if any of these are resonating, make sure to jot them down, and I'd love to hear it in the comments too. This is all about what we're releasing with this December 15th full moon. Very powerful full moon, last one of the year. So this is where you can release harmful patterns. These are where we're releasing bigger things. That's why all these cards are, frankly, really serious cards, is because this is a time where we can release things that have a bigger impact on us. Okay. Yeah. All right. Extreme opposites and unhappy voyage. So yes, we need to release any toxic relationships. There are some relationships in our lives that maybe aren't serving us. And if this message is meant for you, you'll know it's going to really resonate, and it's going to, you know, I'm kind of feeling it behind my eyes. You'll feel this one. So yeah, you keep trying to make something work and it's not serving you anymore. There's a relationship that is frankly harming you. It's pulling you in the wrong direction, and it is keeping you from really being on your journey. And so yeah, it's time to release that toxic relationship that's holding you back. Ambition. This one is a mixed message. So what I'm hearing is, yes, have ambition, but don't let ambition blind you to other things that matter. And so this one is telling us to release the destructive kind of ambition, the blind ambition that is pushing us forward at all costs. So it's not that the card is telling you not to dream big and not to reach for your dreams. The card is telling us to make sure that we aren't taking it too far and letting it become destructive, which is a great message. I know for a lot of us, there have been times where ambition has blinded us to important things. So let's release that. Let's release that this year. Physical and moral imperfection. So it's okay to be imperfect, and definitely what you want to release is destructive guilt over your imperfections, because that destructive guilt keeps you in a cycle of then additional destructive behavior, if that makes any sense. So if you've had missteps this year, even moral ones, you need to genuinely forgive yourself and release that. You need to release that energy, and you need to transform it. Like we keep drawing the alchemized pain card. And so I think this is one where we need to alchemize our feelings of our own imperfections, give ourselves grace, release it, and just move forward and give yourself a fresh start in next year. We've all had mistakes. We've all messed up, sometimes in some serious ways, but life is a journey and you have to keep moving forward. So you need to release this burden you're carrying about these mistakes you've made. Even if they were big, you're still loved. You're still moving forward. Your spirit team still has your back, but you need to set it down, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so funny. The next card was actually making mistakes. So yes, this is a lot of powerful stuff to release on the full moon. I know these are big, big cards, but think through which of these resonated with you. Drop me an emoji or a comment if you don't mind sharing if this connected with you. But it's such an important opportunity today to do this release. And so make sure that you're really thinking hard about what it's time to let go of so that you can move forward on your journey and get that fresh start in 2025. Great message. Thank you to the cards. Thank you for watching and having an amazing, amazing day. Thanks.